Hello, beautiful Aquarius. I hope you are doing fantastic. I am Elena Valdez, and I am here to do the August 2024 tarot reading for you. I have already pre-shuffled these cards to minimize the shuffling during the reading. So we're going to get right into it, Aquarius, and we're going to get into the energy for August 2024. What is the energy surrounding Aquarius in August 2024? Let's do it. 3 cards, please, for Aquarius. The energy surrounding our beautiful Aquarius. All right. Oh, beautiful Aquarius. We've got the Hanged Man. We've got Temperance. And we have the 9 of Pentacles. Yay! So Aquarius, there is something here you are trying to balance, and it is really about balancing rest, figuring out how to balance the parts of you that are spiritual, that require rest, that require being led to do whatever it is you need to do in the world intuitively, versus this fierce independence, taking it all on your own and getting the work done no matter what, okay? And it's quite beautiful. What this tells me is that you're working on something, you're focused on something, and you're doing it alone, right? With the 9 of Pentacles, there's a lot of satisfaction about something you're working on right now. And it's something related to your stability, your security. This can potentially be a business. This can potentially even be a relationship that has roots, like something that, because yes, it's an independent card, but it's about putting your might, your independence effort into something, okay? And, you know, whatever it is you're doing, though, there is, for the Temperance is smack in the middle here. So this tells me that you're doing a very good job of balancing out the emotional side of the situation and the concrete, pragmatic side of the situation, okay? So for some of you, this is going to be about family. This is going to be about pushing your family upward and forward by yourself, or feeling like you're doing it on your own with your own might and your own strength here with the 9 of Pentacles. And there's a want here, Aquarius. There is a want that you have that I feel strongly already. You want peace right now. You want things that are easy, that flow. Not that you are not willing to work hard for something here. I'm not saying that. But when the Hanged Man comes out first out of the gate, this is about really, it's about using intuition and using our mind to assess the perspectives and the motivations of others without using our physical force and without using our mental force or our verbal force, right? This is about just letting things flow, letting things be, and surrendering into processes, either processes that others may have around us that we need to deal with, people we need to work with, people that we're in relationship with, and they have their own way of doing things. So this is about like us being willing to go with that flow. Right? This is about this is not in our control. The Hanged Man is quite the opposite of the 9 of Pentacles, right? So when you have Temperance, which is the card of balancing, when you have it smack in the middle of these two very different energies, it says to me, beautiful, that you are, right now, there's something that you are dealing with in your environment that is challenging you to balance these two polar opposites, right? But you're doing a very good job of it. With the Temperance in the middle, it's like you're doing a good job of balancing whatever's happening. But it's quite contrast, right? It's quite a contrast here, but you're handling it. Beautiful, Aquarius. Okay, so let's move into what actions you are being encouraged to take here in the month of August. What actions is Aquarius being encouraged to take here in the month of August? What actions? What actions is Aquarius being encouraged to take? Two more cards. So beautiful. You got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You've got Justice. You've got Page of Cups. For some of you, this is about reclaiming finances that are due to you that you have not yet received, okay? Now, this can be potentially because whatever project you're working on, whatever thing this is that you're balancing out, whatever this is, it may be because you're still working on it, right? So you still maybe don't know, you don't know what dividends it's going to give you. You don't know, maybe this is a new position you're working on. Maybe it's a new business. Maybe it's a new relationship. Maybe it's something that maybe it's something from the past that you're balancing, right? So there's something here about putting money into or the reduction of finances because you have to resolve something legally. This could be via a divorce. This can be via some kind of settlement, or maybe you haven't received a settlement yet, which is part of why you need to balance surrendering with your hard work and being independent here. But the Justice card can also just be about making sure that you're getting paid what's fair in a situation. Also making sure, assessing like what is fair, what am I worth here? What's my value? And really being honest with yourself about what the value is about this relationship, this career, this business, this project, whatever this is that you're putting a lot of effort into right now that's requiring you to also surrender at the same time. Whatever that is, it's about really being clear and fair and honest with the Justice card about what that's worth. What is it worth to you? What is your value in it? What are you worth in this? You know, and really like being honest about that. And then we have the Page of Cups. So this is about being open to receiving from others. For some of you, this has to do with children. This can be children that are involved in something here somehow. Maybe there's a legal situation that you're trying to figure out regarding children. Maybe some of you, this is a business or something related where you're going to work regarding children. For others of you, maybe you're partnering with someone who has a child and there's a legal consideration here, a financial consideration that needs to be taken into account. This is interesting because these two messages, at first glance, they look very separate and they look like two very different messages, but they're not. It's related. It's something about, and it could be this issue here, this issue with finances and justice and fairness and all of that, could be why you have been put in this situation, or you're in this challenging situation where you're sort of like, fine, I'll figure it out. I'll figure this out. I'm surrendering to the outcome of the situation, but you know what? I'm going to freaking do whatever I need to do with all my might. And I'm going to balance as much as I can within that process. So it doesn't feel small, Aquarius, whatever this is. It doesn't feel small. It feels significant for sure. All right, let's get a closing message for you. Okay, so let me back up because I want to make sure I was clear with the actions you're being encouraged to take. So the actions you're being encouraged to take here is making sure that there's a financial fairness to what either you're accepting or what you're giving. So how do you do that? With the Justice card, it does represent air sign, so that can be written, well written legally, like contractually, making sure that everything is verbally agreed upon, contractually agreed upon, and that everything is on the up and up in terms of fairness, okay? Also, I just got a side message that making sure that whatever you receive is well-intentioned. Making sure that whatever you receive is well-intentioned and that there's some verbal communication or agreement of what it means, like no strings attached, or is there something that's going to be expected of you later on, you know, that kind of thing. All right, with that said, let's get your closing messages, beautiful Aquarius, for the month of August. What are the closing messages for Aquarius for the month of August? Closing messages. The Moon. Two more cards for Aquarius. So you have the Moon. You have the Nine of Cups. And you have the Magician in reverse. There's something here out of your hands for sure. Or at the very least, you're being encouraged. Definitely, there's something about you surrendering to something. But the Magician in reverse, it's twofold. It's number one, it's telling me that other people are involved here in some kind of decision-making or some situation that you're working on, and it's not all up to you. It could be related to this Justice card, right? It could be, it's like whatever is decided upon is really outside of your full control here. However, when the Magician is in reverse, it's also a caution to be aware of what other people are willing. Like, be aware of what other people are moving forth in terms of their intentions and what they are, the actions they are taking to make something happen. Being aware that they're in alignment with what you're trying to do and that it's not working against you. With the Moon here, it's about being sensitive to your intuition, this is a time, beautiful Aquarius, that you're being highly encouraged to really open your intuition, especially with the Temperance. But with the Moon here, because there's something in your environment where people can potentially have a sense of greed, or think you owe them something, or think they're going to later be owed. I keep getting that with the Nine of Cups here, coupled with the Magician. This is, and with the Moon, this is energy of something in your environment not being clear, not being disclosed properly, and making sure that we're not being greedy in the information we disclose to others, but also that others are not underhandedly doing something to work against us because of their greed and their focus for their own joy and happiness. Does that make sense? I hope it does. It doesn't feel like heavy, like scary, like watch out for everyone. It's not like that, but there's something murky in your environment, Aquarius. It's like this is a time frame that I would say ask all the questions. Like, overly ask the questions. Whatever business situation you're going into, ask the questions, whomever you're working with. Also, with this Page of Cups here, it could be something to do with children not being completely honest about something that they're up to. That's like gratifying and satisfying to them. But it's necessary for you to know as a parent. Okay, I'm going to leave it right there. Beautiful Aquarius, I hope this was helpful for you. If it was, please like, comment, subscribe. Subscribing would be greatly helpful and appreciated. And if not, come back for the mid-month readings. I will start posting those in a couple of weeks. Okay, I hope you do well. Bye.